Get the shady bunch, the evil bunch. What's up, guys? It is Monday, September 30th, 2024. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 863,583. TikTok next block. Now listen, if you got children in the room, get them out of the room. And if you don't like cursing and stuff like that, I wouldn't stick around with this video because I'm angry. I'm very angry. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jerry from Jerry Loves Freedom. I live in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm a patriot. I love my country, man. I'm God, family, country, Bitcoin, in that order. And those are 4 things you don't mess with, man. You don't mess with God, you don't mess with my family, you don't mess with my country, you don't mess with Bitcoin. And one of those 4 happened. And I always say, Mother Nature always laughs last. And we had a horrific storm, Helene. Did a lot of damage in Tennessee, Georgia, and North Carolina. And I want to first say, I want to pray for the families and rest in peace to everybody that's passed away. And let's pray the ones that are lost. These people get found, and these people that are missing their family members get to join their family members real soon. You remember when Kanye West, I think it was in 2005 during Hurricane Katrina, when he was on TV, and he uttered the famous words, George Bush doesn't care about black people? Well, I'm going to say something. I haven't heard anybody say this, but Joe Biden and Kamala Harris don't care about American people. And they've just shown you that. Well, they've shown you that in, I don't know if it was 2022 or 2023, when I believe it was a train toppled over in East Palestine, or East Palestine, or however you say it, in Ohio, which was Trump country. Of course, they didn't even go up there until way afterwards. Pete Take It in the Bucket went up there, the transportation secretary. And then what happened, the tragedy, what happened in Maui, the fires, which I think, I can't say it on YouTube, but let's just say you guys already know, okay? Nothing's done on accident with these people. And now we have the tragedy now. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine just being home? And I hope everybody that's watching this, I hope you guys are safe, man. And I hope your family's safe. I really do. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine just being in your house and everything you just lose everything. Everything, man. And what's the job of the president in our country? What's their job? Their job is to protect us, man. You know, I don't need them to baby me or hold my hand, but if I'm in trouble, I need you to help me. You know what I mean? Even if it's government assistance, food stamps for a month or 2 or 3 or whatever. I'm not talking about take care of me, just in times of need. You know what I mean? In an emergency like this, you expect the president to come out immediately and help you. Well, just today, you just saw who the real president is. This man, Donald Trump, who's the bad guy, who's the devil himself. Let these fucking idiots say it or tell it. He went down there on his own dime. He went down there to Georgia. I don't know if he went anywhere else. That's the only one I know so far. It's been a couple hours, so forgive me and excuse me, and I apologize if Kamala and Joe Biden have been down there since then. But I heard Joe Biden is on vacation now, or Kamala Harris is still campaigning, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I heard that they didn't go down. What I do know is Trump went down there on his own fucking dime, okay? He said, forget campaigning. My people need me, you know? Now, I don't know exactly in those areas whether or not they're Trump voters or not, but it seems to me that maybe they are, and that's why they're not helping them. I don't know. I don't want to speculate. I've been working, and I've been doing stuff, and I've been trying to keep my mind off of those people and not look at the news and piss me off. I've been praying for them, though, man. But these people need more than prayer. They need help. You know, they need help. I'm sorry to say that. I know God is good, but they need help. And Donald Trump, from my understanding, he has been helping them. And this is the last day of the month. This is the last day of the fiscal year 2024, and we're heading into the 4th quarter of 2024. And October, I think it's going to be a hell of a month, man. This is the year I told you of 2024 that I was scared to death of, man. And now we're down to the wire. I met 2 lovely young ladies today at the grocery store. I'm not going to say your names. They saw my shirt and they were, you know, and I've met some other people today too, but these two specifically stood out to me. They're sisters, and they saw my shirt and we got to talking, and you know, one of them said that they think we're going to lose the election, Kamala's going to win and stuff like that. And I get it. I get why she's saying that. And the other one, real smart. They're both real smart. They were on it. They were on it too. And I wanted to so bad just hug them both and said, I love you, man. I love you guys. You're my sisters in God. You're my sisters in this country. And I was so happy to talk to people that are patriots, love God and love our country. I'm not saying they're hard to find, but a lot of people are scared to step up. And the one lady in particular, the older lady, told me that I ain't scared. I said, damn right. You know what I mean? But I told her when I responded to her, I said, I'm scared. There's nothing wrong with being scared, but you got to be brave. But she said, I'm not scared. I lift 245 pounds. She was a strong lady. Love it, ladies and gentlemen. Love it. And thank you guys so much. Good to meet you. Love both of you. And welcome to the channel and welcome to the Freedom family. So anyways, so I'm pissed off today. This is absolutely insane what these people are doing. We have a major event tomorrow, October 1st. Tuesday, October 1st. Tuesday, October 1st. We got JD Vance versus Tim Waltz. Man, you talking about an ass kicking. And if I was JD, I would say, you know what, forget this debate. You know, I got to take care of these people. And if he does it, he does it. But Tim Waltz is going to get his ass whooped. But we all know that the mainstream media is going to play damage control. And I don't know how many moderators are going to be on here. But let's just say the last debate with Trump and Kamala, it was a 3-on-1. And I ain't talking about the good kind either. Sorry, ladies. But this is ridiculous, man. And Tim Walz, I think this is going to be an important debate. A lot of people say, oh, well, VPs don't move the needle. Well, this is different. VPs in this election, in my personal opinion, Tim Walz is the worst VP pick ever. And I believe JD Vance, he was picked for this. You know what I mean? Because remember, Trump's not going to be around forever, guys. He might live to be 120. Who knows with this guy? When you got a lot of money like that, you might stay around. So who knows with Trump? But people are looking not past Trump yet, but they're looking for the new blood. And JD Vance, he's a guy that's iron sharpens iron. He's been out there talking to the media all the time. He's been talking to CNN, Fox, MSDNC. He's been sitting down doing one-on-one interviews. Ask yourself this. How come Tim Walz doesn't do any interviews? You know, how come he only did the two interviews? The one where he was literally interviewing Kamala Harris, and the other one he sat down there like he was Kamala Harris's father at that stupid ass CNN multiple choice interview that Dana Bash did. And he looked so uncomfortable. Why doesn't he do any interviews? Why doesn't he do any press conferences? Why doesn't he do any town halls? The reason is because he can't. Because they can't defend what they've done. He's terrible. He's a terrible arbiter. He can't really speak that good. He can say a whole bunch of shit, a bunch of word salad, and then you'll look up and say, he'll be talking for 3 minutes and be like, well, what the fuck did he say? You know what I mean? That's just how he is. He's the worst to me. This is the worst ticket. And I'm not being hyperbolic when I say this. I mean, I went back and looked at not just the tickets that got elected. I'm talking about tickets in general, period, in U.S. history. This is the worst fucking ticket in U.S. history, and it's not even close. And if you idiots out here want to argue me about it, leave a comment in the comment section. I've been arguing with people all day about this shit. And I am pissed off, man. These people do not give a fuck about America. So let me give you a little insight on Kamala Harris real quick while I'm on the subject, okay? The reason Kamala Harris is not as dumb as people think. I'm not saying she's not stupid. She is dumb as fuck. Don't get it twisted. She's not as dumb as we think she is. Let me explain. She's an attorney. She's an attorney general. She was a senator. Now, obviously, she got the job because she, got in. Well, he got in her with Willie Brown when she was in her late 20s and he was in his 60s, early 60s. He had an affair with her, and that's how she got the position. And yeah, I said it because it's the truth. Fuck lying and not telling the truth, man. I'm not doing that shit no more. You get kicked off of YouTube, fuck it, I get kicked off. Anyways, but she can talk, she can speak. She is who she is. When she's out there talking about her policies, when you seen her back 10 years ago, 9 years ago, 5 years ago, when she was talking about letting illegal immigrants in here for free and taking people's guns and, you know, spitting her nonsense, what she says. She's a pretty good speaker sometimes. She's not the best, obviously. Since she's been vice president, she's changed. Why? Because she can't go full-blown progressive left, communist, Marxist, socialist left like she can, because then she'll be exposed. So she's been calming down. The reason why she sounds so stupid and ignorant and dumb when she's talking is because of two reasons. One, she's pretending to be somebody she's not. Okay, that's the secret, guys. She's pretending to be somebody she's not. I'll give you an example. I'm Jerry, right? I'm Jerry Loves Freedom. You know how I am, how I talk, how I act, and stuff like that. If I had to meet a guy and say, well, listen, you got to pretend you're him. You got to pretend that you're a left-winger, that you love Joe Biden, that you hate America, and all this and all that. And these are the things that you need to say, and blah, 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 blah. It would be hard for me to orally say those things, because that's not me. I'm pretending that I'm somebody else. What Kamala Harris doing is she's pretending to be a fucking moderate, and she's not. Okay? This whole fucking thing is fake. She's shooting a fucking movie. That's number one. And number two, not more important than number one, but number two, the bitch is lazy. Okay? She doesn't do her fucking homework. She's not a hard worker, guys. You know? What do I mean by that? Well, if you're going to pretend to be somebody else and you have to be an actress, because this is what she is. This is a movie. Denzel Washington or some kind of actor or these other lying-ass politicians that lie to us all the time, they get their script down, man. They know their talking points, 10, 15, 20 talking points, and then they'll know what to say, and then they'll know what to say about this and say about that when somebody says this or that to them. But she doesn't even do that. You know why she doesn't do it? Because she doesn't fucking have to. The same reason she doesn't do any interviews. Nobody's going to ask her no hard follow-up questions, because she puts herself in friendly fire. She's never going to go on Fox News. She's never going to go on any social media outlet like Patrick Bet David or anybody we watch that's either right-leaning or whatever. She's never going to go off the cuff. Newsmax, anything like that. She'll always go to home field advantages. She did it one the other day with stupid-ass Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. And they just, oh, how you doing, Miss Kamala? And they just kissed her ass. And she gives the same fucking answers when they talk about, hey, what's up with the economy? She never answers the questions. Why? Because she doesn't have to. All she has to say is, I'm black, I'm a woman, you can kill your babies, and Trump is bad. That's all she's got to say. And you guys know I'm telling the truth. So I told myself that I wasn't going to get excited. Follow me on Rumble, guys, because I probably won't be on YouTube that much longer, and I gotta go. I can't be sitting here doing this for 25 minutes again. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, man. And again, guys, especially to the two young ladies I met today when we were talking about money when we went overseas, the reason why our money in America is getting its ass kicked is because of inflation. Okay, and here's what inflation is, guys, for those of you that don't know. Inflation is nothing more, and it's not prices going up or nothing like that. It has nothing to do with that. It's the debasement of our currency, meaning your currency is worth less because the government's doing two things. There's, well, three things. They're spending too much, they're borrowing, and they're printing. They're printing new dollars into the system because they're overspending and they're overborrowing, period, end of story. So when it's more dollars chasing the same amount of goods, it causes the dollar to debase and the purchase power of the dollar to go down. That's what happens, guys. And that's what inflation is with the US dollar, because they can print, they can just press a button and print as many as they want. The money that I'm talking about, they can't do that with, right? That fourth thing I love so much that I talked about in the beginning of this video. This is why I stack it. If you don't understand or know anything about it, go down there. There's 2 videos I want you to watch if you want to learn about this incredible technology that will not only save you from inflation, but save you from the tyranny of this Harris administration, and also the central bank digital currencies that's going to come along with it, because I'm telling you, them motherfuckers are on the way. And it's absolutely insane, man, what's going on today. God bless this country, man. God bless, and please, Lord, make sure these people are okay in our country, and because we sure need it. We sure need them to be. And we need Donald Trump as much as bad as we ever did, man. And I pray for Donald Trump, and they don't do nothing to this man. Every time I see him on TV, I think somebody's gonna snipe him, man. I do. But anyways, my God, man, this is gonna be bad. Anyways, Go ahead and look into those 2 videos. Learn about the hardest money in the world, the hardest, best money in the world. What I mean by hard is you can't make any more of it. You're not supposed to be able to get money for free, right? When they give out stimulus checks or give out unemployment checks or food stamps or anything free, that means it was easy to get. With this money, the government just can't give it out to you. They can't print it. There's only 21 million of them in the whole world, split between 8 billion people. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, here's a hint. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.